Glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bad Intentions Holmes. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome Boom Boom.
All right, remember, protect yourselves at all times. And no headbutts, no low blows. All right, touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And there he counters back against his opponent. Doubling up the jab by Bad Intentions. Putting his punches together, landing two shots there. A stinging counter punch after some fine defense by Boom Boom. Halfway through this round. Parries that punch intended for the head. Fires right back at him. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic, and you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Wow, is he defensively sound. Blocks that belt line well. And a good counter by Boom Boom. What a smart combination by Bad Intentions. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Nice block by Bad Intentions. Able to cover up that cut. targeted counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Very nice job landing that counterpunch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Nice block by Boom Boom. And what a clever combination by Boom Boom. Holmes' swelling will not be what his corner wants to see. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Right to the body with a counter shot. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Accurate counter punch by Boom Boom. Ten clicks of the tuck. Finds his target again. And round number 3 is underway. Solid counterpunch by Boom Boom. Blocks it away. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good block by Bad Intentions. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bad Intentions. Holmes is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Gets rid of that effort. Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Well-placed counterpunch by Boom Boom. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Pulls the trigger fast. Oh! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He is staggered and stumbling. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Able to cover up that gut. Halfway through this round here. Good block by Boom Boom.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Good block by Boom Boom. Holmes has got to deal with a cut cheek. Holmes is now at a point in this fight where his defense is going to become crucial. He has to protect that eye. The swollen eye is getting worse.
Yeah, he does. He has to be cognizant of everything. He needs anything out there that he can use for an advantage right now. He's got to position himself where his opponent can't get into the place where he can throw punches towards that bad eye, towards that blind spot where he has no vision. He's got to keep the fight where that good eye is always able to pick up those punches. He's got to position himself in a perfect way now.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Good scoring counterpunch by Bad Intentions. Punches and bunches. It worked out well there with that combo.
Yeah, you know, the early punches set up the late punches.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Holmes' defense clearly carrying things right now for him. But what else should he be conscious of beyond just this good footwork we're seeing?
Well, the old times would say, hey, you're doing the hard part, you're making a miss. Do the fun part. Make sure he pays.
60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Holmes is doing really well on the outside. Teddy's having a field day. He's peppering him with shots from the outside.
Well, when did we all of a sudden show up at a bull ring? Because I'm watching a matador right now control that bull and not letting that bull get near where he can gore him.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Bad Intentions. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Fires right back at him.
Keep working the body.
Looks like he has some blood under his eye, around the cheek.
Back to the body. Double up the punches.
Both men accurate with their hooks against each other. Holmes has been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting their hands follow.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo.
Keep your distance. Raise.
And another shot comes in. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Nice two-punch combo by Bad Intentions. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Good block. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Rounds in the books, 6 to go. Holmes is fighting real smart here on the outside. He has taken a lot of punishment here.
Well, the special fighters find a way, even when it's desperate like this, to survive. He's got to find that way right now.
What a good counterpunch by Boom Boom. Wow, great action right from the start. Hey, I don't know that they can keep up this pace, but if they do, what a night we got ahead of us.
Yeah, we're getting tired just watching this early part.
Boom Boom's treating the word slip like it truly is a 4-letter word.
Yeah, he is. He's slipping all right. He's slipping over the other guy's left hook. He needs to start actually slipping by moving his head side to side.
Nothing there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That uppercut absolutely rocked him. Boy, I don't like the way his legs look at all right
Punch
now.
it out. Punch it out.
Return to sender with the left hand. Well-targeted counterpunch by Boom Boom. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Good block by Bad Intentions. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. A nice block by Boom Boom. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
All right, listen. You need to create more muscle, okay? Let this punch and thrust. Right down the middle. Let's get on that swelling. Compress on that.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Holmes is basically giving you the impression that he's a little tentative to throw punches based on what happened earlier when he got hurt.
Yeah, he's got to find a way now to not give up the offense that he had earlier. He wants to go into a defensive mode a little bit, but if he gives up that offense, he'll fall too far behind and get to that no man's land where he'll need a knockout to win, and he doesn't have that kind of power.
Holmes is in a position now where he should be able to bring home a win. If things stay the way they are, he's clearly headed towards a win.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard, but he has to make sure he doesn't, like in football, go into that prevent defense. If he starts just moving, just staying away a little bit, now the things that were keeping his opponent from coming in that front door, well, guess what? They're not there no more. His opponent could get back into this fight.
He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special offensive happening in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Holmes is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Good block by Bad Intentions. Very nice defensive guard there. Good job protecting himself. Again to the melon. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Well-placed counter punch by Boom Boom. He has reached that point in the fight where his only chance is to cash in and hit lotto here. He needs that grand slam, that big knockout punch, doesn't he?
Yeah, and he doesn't have a pen in his hand where he can fill out the numbers, but he does have a couple fists. And what he's going to have to do is find a specific place to aim a shot. Look for one moment, one spot.
And a good three-punch combo by Bad Intentions. And crashing to the canvas after that uppercut. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Holmes is now fighting two opponents. The man opposite him and his eye swelling.
Yeah, but you can't panic, Joe. This is boxing. You know, this is not the opera. These things happen, and champions win under these conditions. So right now, believe it or not, strategy, you got to stay calm. And you got to start thinking, okay, it's this eye that's swollen. I'm going to keep the fight on the side of the ring where I can see with my good eye. You got to really think that clearly in these kind of conditions.
Good-looking counter punch. end of the round. A round in which a knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, if you're the trainer in the corner of the guy scoring the knockdown, what are some of the things you want to remind him of?
You want to remind him how he got there, because a lot of times it's the tendency to just remember the punch that put him there. He dressed him up. He set that punch up. Don't think about just the punch that landed. Think about the setup punches.
He's tired. He's tired of banging the body more. Take more out of him. Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Boom booms proving to be elusive. Holmes is coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
What a fight. What a great non-stop action fight this has been. Oh, and he comes in again, landing well. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Holmes is doing exactly what he's always done stylistically, Teddy. Now, he was knocked down earlier, so what he always does got him in this position.
Yeah, he understands his identity. He understands that, you know, he's going to win or lose the man that he is, the fighter that he is. He just has to make sure that he makes a few adaptations.
Good-looking counterpunch. Holmes' opponent has to find a way to close that gap. He can't just let him control this fight from the outside.
And the way he's got to do it is, first of all, get to the starting gate. He's not getting to the starting gate. You know, his opponent stepping away from him, step up into the right position a little bit, bring your feet forward, and then use that jab to come in. And make sure you take steps. Don't lunge. Walk your way in behind that jab.
Good block by Bad Intentions. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Holy, there he goes. He goes down from that headshot. Bad Intentions is gonna be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that.
Your winner, Bad Intentions.
Holmes is your winner by knockout victory.
I feel like I just came out of the movie theater, Joe, and I did not expect that ending.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We'll see you next time ringside.